Alright, hi again. So, and so welcome back to my Super Smash Flash 2 tutorial series to be somewhat decent. Like I said, this tutorial isn't really necessarily recommended. If you're one of those guys who doesn't really have any friends and always looks to the internet for answers, well then, there you go. In my last video I covered special attacks and how to use them properly in battle. Now I am going to teach you about grabbing and defending yourself. So grabbing, there are two different ways you can grab. You can just press the grab button. Now grabbing is kind of difficult as you can't really mash it like you can in the actual Smash games. Or you could shield in it and use your attack button. Now, once you grab the enemy, there are three different things you can do with them. You can like throw, actually I think there's, wait, hold on. I think it depends on how hard you hit your pedal. Okay. Well. Wait, hold on. I remember. So, I think like you have to. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can either throw them left, throw them right, throw them left, throw them down, throw them up. Ah, there we go. If you hit it, get it pixel perfect, I think you'll do an even stronger attack. So grabbing can also be used to like pull off sweet combos and all that. I think you can even grab your enemies in mid-air. Yeah, I think you can get them while you're jumping. Yeah, you can get them while you're jumping. While they're jumping, if you're lucky, though. Okay. So, grabbing is very important because if you're, like, close to the enemy and they're about to pull off a smash attack or something, you can just grab them and say, frick you, I'm gonna kill you. Knock you off the cliff. Also be careful because that can sometimes result in that happening. Okay. Now grabbing somebody isn't always as easy as it looks, because they may sometimes use this next tactic I'm going to teach you how to do, which is dodging. Dodging is kind of like exactly as it sounds. You quickly move out of the way for a split second just to avoid an attack or something. Now there are three. Now let's say that Luigi here was going to, let's say, use his side B. There are 4 different ways I could avoid this attack. Actually 5 if you're playing as Wario. So the first way I could do it is I could just sidestep dodge, which is shield and then down. Oh yeah, shielding won't always save you because it only like protects you because you can only shield for so long, then your shield breaks and then will be stunned momentarily. And you don't want that because if that happens, you are very vulnerable to attacks. So what you want to do, so it's important to like only shield for like a maximum of 2 full seconds if you have to. So if Luigi was coming at me with his side B, I could dodge him by doing a sidestep dodge at the right moment. I could slide to the left, which would be a little bit trickier because I don't know how far it's going to land. I could slide to the right and avoid it, or I could jump over him. Now, oh yeah, and air dodges is basically just jump up in the air and then press it. Dodging will not always save you, as there have been instances where, yeah, where that happens. See right there, I just barely dodged his attack. Alright, now some people are like really good at sidestep dodging, to the point where if they can sense when somebody's going to grab them, and then they can just dodge it and then smash attack. Now, I'm not one of those people, so don't necessarily look to me. But yes, grabbing is a very good technique, and I highly recommend using it, especially, especially if you're not good at other things. Alright, that's it for this part. I will see you in the next tutorial where I will talk about damage.